June 2016, we're going to do a 30-day challenge, but we're going to do stretching. So we're going to stretch almost all 30 days of the month. We'll have at least 5 days off. But we definitely want to work on your flexibility, because I know you're not doing it on your own, or you only do it when you see myself or Joey. So we're going to start with the 5 basic stretches that we're going to do. Okay. So the first one we're going to do is going to stretch out our hamstrings. So you may want to grab a towel, a band or something, t-shirt, anything that you have around to be able to give you a little bit of assistance. So main thing, you want to make sure you, at 45 degrees at first, and you're going to tilt that pelvis underneath and go ahead and extend one of your legs. And then you're going to start by bringing your right knee in towards your right shoulder. Now, if your left calf is not touching the ground, I want you to slide that foot 45 degrees, okay? Then reposition and then go into your stretch. You're going to grab your towel or whatnot, put it around your foot or around your ankle, and you're just going to pull your hamstring towards you. And the goal is to make sure that your toe is pointing towards your forehead, heel towards the ceiling, your core engaged, and you're trying to get that neck to lay flat on the back of the floor, so chin towards your chest. And you want to hold the stretch about 15 seconds, and you're going to work your way up to 60 seconds towards the end of the month. Okay? Then when releasing, just bending the knee, then extending that one out, and then again bringing the left knee in, wrap whatever you have around the sole of the foot or the ankle, and then pull in. You want to try to maintain a nice straight leg. Don't lock the knee, but definitely get it as straight as you can. If your knee is bent, I want you to slowly take back and regress your stretch until you can get that straight leg. Again, holding for 15 seconds, so do each side. The next stretch is your piriformis stretch. So you're going to put whatever you have aside. You're going to bring your right leg. You're going to go into figure fours across your right ankle over the left knee. And you're going to bring your left knee in towards that left shoulder. Your right hand goes through, and you cross those hands behind that left thigh. The elbow sits on the inside of that right knee, and you're going to bring that left knee in towards your left shoulder. Again, core is engaged, neck flat, and you're pressing that right knee out, really opening up that hip. Okay, again, holding 15 to 30 seconds, working your way up to a minute towards the end of the month. This is a good stretch for your piriformis, high hamstring, and just overall flexibility of the lower legs. And then you'll release and then switch sides. Again, make sure that your pelvis is neutral. Figure four on the other side, bring it through, and left elbow on the inside of that left knee. And you will definitely notice a difference in one side to another. Of course, this side for me is my trouble area, so I have a little more limited range of motion on my left side. And release. The next exercise is spinal rotation. So you're going to bring your knees in towards your chest, and neutral pelvis. Your arms are up by your side. And you're going to rotate the legs, lowering using your abs, nice and controlled, towards your left side. You're going to look over your right shoulder. As a cue, I like to say to try to place that right ear on the floor as you rotate, and then bring your top leg towards your chest to get a deeper stretch and a bigger range of motion through that spine. And then you'll bring those knees together, use those obliques, pulling it to the center, and going to the other side. Looking over your left shoulder, bring that top knee over toward your chest, and then your left ear to the floor for spinal rotation on your back, on your left side. Then bring those knees together, coming toward the center. You're going to come up. We're going to go into a kneeling hip flexor quad stretch. So you're going to come into a kneeling position. You want to make sure you're lining up the knees and the hip bone together. So make sure you're here, shoulders are back. And keep that left foot flat on the floor. Bring that right leg through. Again, you want to make sure your pelvis is neutral. You're going to pull it down under you. And you're going to sink through that front leg and bring that left arm up and reach over. You want to make sure you're lengthening through the core, you're getting out of the hip, and allowing that stretch to occur. I always tell people to contract that left glute to kind of give you more of a release and opening for that left hip. And then you'll just switch sides, left arm comes down. Again, foot is flat against the floor. You're going to pull the pelvis underneath, lengthen through the spine, sink into that left leg, reach that right arm up and over. Again, holding 15 to 30 seconds, contracting that right glute, and then release. Now the next stretch will be for your calf. So you can do this against the wall, but I'll just do it right here. So you're just going to take a nice step back here. You want to pigeon toe that back heel. So that means heel out, toe in. You know, get back, get out of those the hip, and pull that pelvis underneath. Contract that right glute and kind of sink into that stretch. So you should feel a stretch in your calf, okay, all the way into your Achilles. Shoulders are down and back, keeping that core engaged throughout the movement. Now to get a deeper stretch, now moving into your soleus, you're going to step about a half a step back, retilt the pelvis, and you're going to sink into the floor, bending that right knee. Again, retilt pelvis, contract that right glute. Now you're getting more of the soleus. You'll also feel it in that anterior part of your leg. So if you get shin splints, this is another great stretch. And then come up and release. Take a step back for the other side. Pigeon toe, so heel out, toe in, pull the pelvis underneath. Shoulders are back, lengthening through the spine. Kind of lunge forward a bit. Feel that stretch, contracting that left glute. Take a half step back, retilt the pelvis, and sink into that back leg. And I definitely feel this one, I'm pretty tight. Again, listen to your body. It should stretch to the point of pull, not pain. And then release. So those are the stretches for this month. So if you need to review this video or come see me in person to make sure that you get into the positions correctly, we're here for you, Joey and myself. We'll see you get fit, SATX, for our Endura-Fit classes and our run training. Thank you.
I got my toes in the water, ass in the sand, not a worry in a world of cold beer in my hand. Life is good today. Life is good today.